Fantastic. Alrighty. Hey there and welcome. Hello, that might be better. Hello, welcome. So you're joining us from the MYB Partner Connect here on the Gold Coast for our live session called Meet Your Virtual CFO. And on stage, I'm joined by David. I was going to say Daniel, but it's David and Jayantha. David from Fathom and Jayantha from Cerebiz, who both have products that they talk about being a virtual CFO. Daniel, let's start with you. What do you mean by the term virtual CFO?
Good question. So really,
I might get you to actually lift the mic up so we can actually hear it properly. We're having some fun with the technical side of things, so maybe just unput it and hold it in front of your face. If you can get it. One moment, caller. Yeah, just hold it up about there somewhere. Try that.
how's that? Is that coming through?
Much better.
So the question was, what do we mean by virtual CFO? And so obviously there's been a lot of news in the press about traditional compliance services being commoditized, and a lot of pressure on that. So a lot of bookkeepers and advisors out there are looking to act as a virtual CFO or as a trusted advisor to their clients. And so typically that means delivering some great management reporting services to their clients, helping their clients to better understand their profit, cash flow, growth, business value, and helping them make strategic decisions to really better monitor and manage business performance.
Jayantha, how important is it for somebody to have that regular access to those figures to be able to make those decisions and to have that conversation? Yeah, getting involved in the business. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep. 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 Yeah. Yeah. It's making that conversation easier, right? So you can get more involved in the business from that point of view. Is this the sort of tools and services, though, that the business owner would put in place? Or, Fathom, is it the sort of service then that the accountant buys and overlays over the business and then has that conversation?
I think the answer to that, Kieran, is both. There are businesses out there that are saying that we've got internal capabilities to use these tools, and we can implement it ourselves. I'm a strong advocate that at the end of the day, it's not just about the software. I think some of these tools, specifically these analytical tools, are great on their own. They provide some insights. But when you combine that with the knowledge and experience of an advisor, I think that's the really powerful combo. And those two together can really turn insight into an action plan and really help implement some strategies to really improve the business.
And Jayantha, you're nodding your head. Yep. I think I. Yeah. Yeah, and I liked what David, you said there about it's not so much about the tool; it's about that relationship, isn't it? It's about building that trust and having access to the data to build those conversations and such like. Do you think that's a change that you're seeing in the way that the accountants are working with their partners, with their businesses and their clients? That it is becoming much more a rich conversation, Jantha? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, David.
Yeah, just to echo that, I think as Jay was just saying that it's the cloud is really enabling that.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a evolution, it's really a revolution. And you know, in the past where you had a MIVE file and you're an advisor or an accountant, and you turned around the MIVE file every 6 months. When you got it, you were trying to do data um, that was historical, was old, and perhaps the data file wasn't in the right quality as what you really needed to do some meaningful reporting on it. You know, Account Right Live and the cloud is really opening a new era of better
Agreed.
reporting,
Yep.
and so it's really a revolution.
And do you see that? Yep. Yeah, visual information, visual reminders. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. David, do you think that's a change in the conversation as well that's happened because you've now got more of these alerts and these tools to allow those deep conversations around benchmarking or performance metrics and KPIs that possibly weren't happening, well, certainly weren't happening with the frequency, but probably weren't even happening at all historically?
Yeah, definitely. And I think part of that's the tools, and part of that is the process as well. You know, the message we're hearing is that traditionally some of this intelligence was reserved to just the larger
Yeah,
corporates,
yeah,
and you know, you used to have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to get tools and systems that produce this types of reports and analytics. So I think the efficiencies and the way that technology is just developing, it's becoming far more accessible. So it's definitely a change there.
I think that's the thing I love about the API space and the add-on space is we bring these tools, as you said, that were at a really high level down to the smaller businesses. And you're both doing that. You know, we've got a lot of customers on both platforms at different levels, from the big Deloittes and KPMGs down to the smaller, the business owners themselves getting involved. Fantastic. Have we got any questions from the floor? I'm putting people on the spot here by turning around and going, hey, has anyone else got any questions? No, fantastic. Alrighty. I put people on the spot there. You guys want to add any extra little bits on the end? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How do I build it into my story? Yep, yep. Yeah, it changed a lot since then. Yeah, yep, yep. Yeah, so you need to be more aware of those things. Yep. In the longer term. Yep. Yep. Excellent, excellent. All right, well, thank you both for joining us here on stage. This is new to us, trying these sort of things as well. For those of you watching online, directly below the video are links to both fathomhq.com and cerebus.com websites in the add-on gallery where you can learn more. If you are here at Partner Connect, both of them are over in the back corner, go and have a chat to them and learn more about how their tools can help you round out that conversation with your customers, have that deeper conversation, and really help make an impact in businesses from cash flow to understanding where they're going and how they can drive into the future. Thank you both for joining us. It's been good having you here. Cool.